Hey guys, welcome back to Penfold Gaming for another episode of Airport CEO. First of all, I'm just going to go ahead and just put the names on the stands. I do apologise as well, I'm doing a voice recording over the video because I did the video and realised I had my mic turned off like a silly plonker. So we just had American Airline and we're going to have Boeing 333 put on the stand. So if you would like to see any names on the stand, as always, just make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and just drop a comment below. So as you can see, we've got some of the Boeing 737 planes coming in there, full swing there, which is great. So I'm thinking what I need to do really here is move some of the toilets because they're quite out of the way, to be fair. So because obviously the airport's quite large, and the more toilets the better, I guess. So, and obviously if your passengers have got to move around all over the place, that's never good. And this is where I attempt to do the copy room. And some of you did point out regarding this about pressing the Alt key, and I was pressing the Control key for some reason. I say when I did record this video, it was very late and I was very tired, but I got there in the end and I actually read the instructions. But yeah. So we're going to basically move the toilets. We'll create some copies of the toilets. There we go. Even though it's not actually brought everything on this time, this is where I realised my stupidity once again. Yeah, there we go. Right. I'm thinking, why is it not working? Why is it not putting the toilets down? Oh, because it's not copied the full room, and which gives you the layout of the bathroom as such. So I attempt it again. And fail. So I had to read the instructions. Oh dear. I probably could have done some coffee at this point. So there we go again. There you go. As you can see, it's highlighting what I needed to get the first time around there. So we're going to plonk some toilets down. There we go. We're going to put some on the underground layer as well. Like I said before, just so they're scattered around. It's going to help a hell of a lot. Don't forget, guys, if you enjoy these videos, to hit the like button. I've also got a Discord server if you'd like to come and hang around with me. I'll put the link in the description. So just basically checking the flight plan at the moment. We've just got the Jet 2 and Maple ones. I'm going to be looking at getting some more airlines coming through shortly, because things seem to be running pretty smoothly so far anyway. Noticed that the two gates at the top there haven't got no seating. So let's get these put in place. Now, as you can see here, I'm in a bit of frustration because the cost, the price in there, the little dialogue box is in the way where I was trying to do the counting of the squares. Well, I got there eventually. What do you guys do regarding the chair layouts? Do you have it in a certain way, or do you have them in different colours, or do you keep the same colours throughout the airport? I'm also, guys, I am going to go ahead and do the live stream on Airport CEO, so just keep an eye out for that. Just need to make sure I've got everything ready to do that, and I'll set up a schedule and put it on the channel, so you'll have plenty of notice if you want to come and join it, guys. And then you can basically just chat to me, and we can just basically build the airport together, I guess. So at that point I realised I didn't gone into the F10 options and put the simulation construction on. So I'm realising that I put them chairs maybe a bit too close to the stands, sorry, to the boarding gates. And realised here that it's not got the walls on here. I didn't copy the full room, so I had these, and I'm also realising that why is it dark? At this point I realised I've not even turned them on. So basically just opening them and just changing the gender. And just doing the same on the other one as well. Awesome. So I've been noticing that there's the odd notification coming through for some of the smaller planes. Getting a little bit delayed. So at this point, I'm going to check out just to make sure I've got enough staff in the job tasks. As you can see there again, the notifications just come through saying it's going to be a little bit delayed. But saying that, it just went straight away. I'm thinking ahead a little bit here. I'm thinking about adding a bit more taxiway in, just in case. Obviously, when the planes are coming in for arrivals, if they're going to come at the same path at the top to get to them small gates, there's going to be a bit of a queue. So I'm going to add some more taxiway just around here. So yeah, I do apologise for my poor efforts of navigating through the menus. It's not one of my strong points. I always end up forgetting which menu the relevant button is. I always get there in the end though. So I'm thinking, should I do this, or should I have just it full taxiway? There we are, any gaps in. Is there any benefit to doing it this way, or having it all taxiway? I'm not sure, to be fair. It all depends where you put the paths as well, doesn't it? So, I mean, I probably could put some flowers or trees or something in them gaps to make it a little bit prettier, I guess. But so look, going underneath, underground, and seeing that the car park's quite full. I'm thinking, obviously, we've only not even nowhere near full capacity yet. And there might be a case where I'm going to have to put lots more parking in place. Right, so check out operations hauling green, which is great. That's what we like to see. So at this point I'm going to get some more airlines. I was looking for the JetBlue one, which was requested, but I still can't seem to find it. So I'm not sure if it's going to be available later, because I definitely have one modification installed which allows that airline to be available. So at this point I'm just going to go ahead and just get some of the standard ones, because I don't know if all the mods I've got will be compatible with the larger airplanes, and obviously the in-game ones will. If there is any airlines you would like to see in the game, just either drop a Steam link for me to download it, and I'll happily download it and add them into the game. So I've just gone ahead and got Forest Air there, and Zoom. So I've just got another 2 airlines on board. So flooring time. To be fair, I'm not a massive fan of the flooring in this game. I know there's quite a lot to pick from, but I think because it's too, it just looks bizarre. I mean, how do you do your flooring, guys? Do you have sections of different colours, or do you just have your airport all the one type? I mean, looking at that now, it's way too dark for me. I mean, some people might like it. See, it's a bit more pleasing on the eye. You will notice a little bit later on. Sorry, I do change on the flooring to white, and it's way too bright, I think, for the game. Actually, I think that's acceptable, I think. And then I'm attempting to try and put a bit of design around the claim area, but in the end I left it, but I didn't like it. It just looks like it's blending in with the conveyor belt system. I do apologise, guys, my voice is a bit croaky still. So yeah, and I've ended up going a bit too over there compared to the other side, so go back to the water and just add that on. And then I was thinking, should I put something around it? But I gave up in the end, I think. And obviously I've got a massive area to fill. Right, so as you can see here, starting to get some of the other airlines coming into play. I do apologise if you could hear my chair squeaking. Keeps happening. I've also got the flight planner set to auto schedule, just for the fact that if you don't, you could be on the planner for ages messing around with the flights. So, going back to flooring again. Finish this staff room off. What I don't know what colour would you say that? Like a yellowy browny. And then fill in some of the gaps for the baggage area. Awesome. I mean, I don't think that looks too bad, to be fair. And I do the same on the other terminal, which we've not even touched yet, really. I want to just get one of the terminals up and running to at least a decent standard before I start working on the other one. So I'm trying to find something for this bathroom. Awesome. So at this point I'm thinking, let's get some look about getting some services in play. I think really I'm going to struggle with the de-icing, I think, because I don't know where I'm going to put it. But obviously I can get the catering and the cleaning services in. But my idea is, I think, to replicate what I'm seeing at the top there onto the bottom bit as well. So we've got the fuel and the depots, and do the same on the other side once we get that terminal up and running. As you can see, I'm struggling to find what I need in the menus again. So de-icing, yeah, I'm not sure where to put that. I'll have to think about that. So waste cleaning stuff I'm going to put in. And I forgot at this point how big these buildings was. And now if we're going to look at the catering, it's pretty much similar size, so I ain't got room to fit it, so got to try and squeeze this in. Trying all different ways. In the end I was going to get rid of that one, start again, move it along a little bit and try and get them both side by side, and then somehow think of getting a service road in play. Like, how should I do this? How should I do this? Shall I have one at the bottom or one up there? Well, I think the way I went in the end probably is the best way, I think. So that's one down. And then try and get the other one next to it. And realise it's not going to go because of the tower. Very frustrating, yeah? Once again, keep getting these notifications that people can't get the baggage in or check in or whatever, and you click on it and it's resolved pretty much instant. So I should really turn them notifications off because they are frustrating. So let's get some service road in play. Put these around the two service buildings. And realise I still can't do the service road because the tower's still in the way, so I realise I've still got another one, so if I get rid of it, it's not going to cause any major issues. So I'll quickly put another one in just a little bit further down, and then I can squeeze a service road around that building. There we go. So go all the way around it, just in case the vehicles decide they need to. Well, an easier way of turning around, I guess. I noticed now that there's a red marker against the catering bit, and it's for some road. I'm not sure if it needs to be connected to the main road. I can't remember, but I do come back to that later on in the video. And then I realised, because some of these planes are, I'll get notifications on it, getting a little bit delayed in that, and I'm thinking you can see that they're coming, arriving, going down, and then they've got to go all the way back up just to get to the stand. So I'm trying to think how to. Let's delete this, but I couldn't remember how to do it at first. As always, and I don't actually read the messages for some reason. So I don't read that. As always, I just click on close, and it blatantly tells you to turn the airport off because it's on. And I'm thinking, what? Yeah, stupidity and tiredness again. And then I realise I need to read that message. Oh my god, there we go. And it works straight away, by surprise, eh? So there we go. We'll put the large runway down again and put it the right way. Awesome. So that's going to help a hell of a lot. And then we'll get that turned on. And I realise, I see that I forget to do something on that runway. You'll find out in a second. So, there we go, look. It gets spammed, oh no. The runway's not taking medium aircraft. Oops, forgot to turn that on. Another silly mistake by me. So, planes are taking off. They're coming in again as well now, look. And then you can just go around top straight into the gates. The only issue with that is, obviously once you've got the other terminal open, they've got to go all the way down to the bottom. So, it's win-win situation with one side to the other, really. So I've come back over here to finish off the service road and just get that connected up to the main service road. Pretty much that's now all connected. So I'm looking at these airplanes, seeing why they're getting delayed. And they only need 3 passengers, but they're not boarding. I'm not sure why I'm looking through the menus for something, but I think actually I was trying to see if you can pinpoint the passengers, but obviously they're right there, just boarding anyway. I know in Sim Airport you can see which passengers are going to which gates, I believe. So I've gone into the F10 options again here to try and fulfill my job tasks for staff. But the support spawn didn't seem to work for all until I changed the type for the relevant one I needed. So service agent, and then there we go, that's spawning the relevant, well, gave me a lot more stuff. And at this point I thought, let's get some more janitors. I mean, janitors, I think that majority of the time it's going to be red, unless you've got like hundreds of them. So still getting the odd notification that some of the planes can't get to the gates because of ones being there. think it still needs some tweaking, and at this point I'm thinking, oh, we've got enough vehicles, and as you can see there's quite a few red marks there. So attempt to use the F10 function again, with the trying to spawn the vehicle. I'm not sure what available is on there. There's a few things on there that I'm not, like minibus. So belt loader truck, like trailer taxi. I mean, obviously they're for the passenger services, but and tried to do this and it didn't work for some reason. So I've got it select to go to the depot, but and I realised, is it because it's paused? But no. So just go to procurement and just order some vehicles. There we go. So just filtered and then just went through and got the relevant ones. A belt loader truck, some fuel trucks of both types. So AV gas and Jet A1. And then some pushback trucks. And now we've got the catering and the cleaning services in play. I thought, let's get some of these vehicles. So maximum you can get was 9. So I ordered some of them. A couple of the large pushback trucks. And off we go. Still red, but obviously needed to wait for the delivery of them. At this point the filter didn't seem to work, so well, as you can see there, I'm getting lots of spam email coming through. Well, not spam, but notifications to say that the vehicles are starting to arrive. So yeah, that's the services, well, some of the services in play anyway. So come back to the flooring again, and I'm thinking, let's try this this white marble floor. This is where I realise it's way too bright for what it is. I mean, look at that. I don't know if it's just my monitor or what do you think, guys? Do you use the bright colours or do you go with the dark colours for your flooring? So I'm just trying to finish this off. Big area, it takes a little bit longer to put down. Awesome. Got some random holes I need to fill. And I realised I went into the bathroom at this point, and I thought, let's just change it. Let's try a different floor. Gone for the black and white. You can't go wrong, I suppose, can you? Some more delayed flights. This is the point where I'm thinking, getting capacity for the vehicles, so we needed to get some more. So looking at them, obviously you got the vehicle depot that does the capacity of 20, and then you've just got the parking lot, which only does a 7, and it's quite big to say what it is. So it makes sense really to go for the depot. So place 2 of these here, like so. And I think that should be enough really. And I realise I can see this red marks. I'm thinking, now, I can't remember, guys. Does that mean it needs to be connected to the main road? Because obviously it's connected to the search area. For some reason I thought it was to do with the taxiway. I have no idea why I thought that. Like I say, I was tired when I was doing this video. And thinking about it now, I think that means it needs to be connected to the main road, in which all this is going to be pretty useless really. But if I put that there like that, it gets rid of it. I'm not sure. Does it just mean it needs some spare space? Can't remember, guys. What do you reckon? Well, they are road symbols, and I don't know. Is it because I don't know? Can't remember, guys. Really can't. But you find that in a second. I'll just get rid of them, and it gets rid of the error messages. So it seems a bit weird, that does, but. So at this point I need to get some contracts. So I need the food supply. Happy pig. So yeah, I've got one of them signed. Obviously you don't need one for the waste, the cleaning. And we haven't got the de-icing at the moment, so that's just requesting. At this point, I'm trying to find the operations menu again. I'm going to just enable the catering and cleaning service. Now we've set all that up, guys, which is awesome. Don't need to turn them on. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. I do apologise for the poor video overlay, but thank you very much for your support, guys. And I'll see you soon.